This video is made for viewers that are age 13 and older. If you're not 13, come back when you're 13. Bye!
ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Go to jail for posting action figure reviews.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another DC Multiverse action figure review on the DC Multiverse Killer Croc Collect and Connect figure. If you're trying to get your DC Multiverse figures, you can do so at Megalopolis, City of Collectibles, where you can pick up your Marvel Legends and all kinds of other action figures. They have their daily deals and an awesome rewards points program, so check them out. Link in the description below. Ooh, I'm very excited for this one. It is looking very cool already, and I guess this is my Collect and Connect art, right? My CNC art, I don't know what else to call it. But anyway, the head and lower torso came with the KG Beast figure. Then the upper torso came with Katana. Those two are in one video. And then the Tim, or the Red Robin figure came with the left arm. And then the Red Hood figure came with the right leg. So those two are in one video also. And then the Alfred came with the left arm. And then the right leg came with the Dick Grayson Batman figure. So yeah, if you want to check out those other reviews, please check them out. I should have cards or something like that. But let's get to it. Will you take us away, Bumblebee? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, and I like how I have him kind of puking out his own. And we're gonna go ahead and grab the upper torso. Oh, it's all coming down. And connect this right here. Oh, that's a very tight fit. Let's see. Lower torso going into the upper. Up there it goes. Okay. And then we got a left leg, or right leg right over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just port that in, and then grab the left leg and port that in, and then we have some space right over here, and get the arms, and get the left arm right in there, and get the right arm and right in there, and then we can just plop the head on here. Alright, now we have Killer Croc all built and looking awesome. This is a pretty large figure, not too heavy of a figure, but large, and we're getting a lot of nice sculpted detail and paint on this guy, so that makes me very happy already. And we don't get any accessories with Killer Croc, so let's just get a closer look at that head sculpt. So I think this Rebirth Killer Croc right here looks great. Mattel did a really good job of interpreting it, or taking it from the comic books and bringing it to life right here in action figure form. So I do like how it came out as far as representing how it looks in the Rebirth comics, but just looking at the sculpt and paint throughout on this, it looks amazing. I love it. I just think the head sculpt first off just looks great. I like the teeth right here. Love the different shades of green. It looks like we get 3 different shades of green. Makes me very happy. I like how the red eyes came out right there too. The yellow looks really good. Side of the head looks great. Get all these little scoots right over here on the very top. That looks great right there as well. I love all those scales sculpted in there. Very clean. You can see the ears. Then you can go ahead and open the mouth, and you can see the tongue right over there. Just a little bit of paint right in the inside of that. So that looks really good to me. I'm liking that. And then the back of the figure looks really good with all the scoots sculpted right on there. And I really love how all the scales look. And again, the paint looks just amazing. I love the different colors of green. Very vibrant green colors. And the scales look really good on the arms as well. I love how you can see the musculature, but you still get all the scales sculpted throughout. And he has these huge long arms right here, and the nails look really good. I like how the hands were sculpted and painted. And then we also get this waist right over here with the legs that I think came from a King Shark Collect and Connect. I could be wrong about that. I don't have that Collect and Connect. I've always wanted it, but yeah, that looks like it's used from a different figure for sure, especially when you look at the copyright stuff etched in on the butt right there. And then we also have that different skin texturing going on the calves compared to the feet, which actually look really good. I like the feet a lot. I love those Killer Croc toes. And then you can see at the bottom of the feet we don't get peg holes, but they are nicely sculpted. And I mostly really like the articulation on this guy. You can see that the head could look up quite a bit, and it will look down. That's great. You get a little bit of gappage right over there, but it doesn't really bother me too much. And of course you get the jaw articulation. If you move the head up, you can move the jaw down a little bit more so. And then you get side to side rotation right there. No real head pivoting. Shoulders will move up just that far. You can see the scales are kind of bumping into that. You want to be careful. You can't move them inward pretty far though, which is kind of neat. Get them into some swimming poses, you know, that's kind of cool. But anyway, you could rotate rotate, well, you want to make sure that this is sticking out just a little bit so that you get full rotation right over there at the shoulder. You get a bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow does meet the 90-degree mark, and then both hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. Ab crunch forward just a little bit and back a little bit more so. When I get it all the way back right over here at the abs and I move it forward, sometimes it locks, so I can feel it's kind of locked right now and it's going to click. So yeah, that always kind of scares me just a little bit. You get a waist swivel right there, and then you get the gaping DCUC crotch bits, and then he will kick forward that much and back a lot more so, and then the mid-thigh cut, single jointed knee, ankles move down, they move up, and they do move more side to side than ankle pivot, but there is some ankle pivot in there, but it's mostly a side to side motion. At a measure out Killer Croc, you can see that he is standing right at about 10 inches tall. And then compare this new Killer Croc figure next to the Killer Croc I've had in my collection. We have the DC Superheroes. Is that what it's called? I think it was DC Superheroes. And thank you to Sean Long, I bought this one from him, and this is the one that I'd wanted for my collection for a very long time, and I have wanted a larger version of this because this is a little on the smaller side compared to the other characters in the Rogues Gallery for Batman. And yeah, so I'm really happy that we have this much larger one right over here with the similar design. It looks really cool. And then here's Killer Croc next to the last Collect and Connect figure I picked up. I believe this is the most recent one I've added to my collection, right? I can't remember, but yeah, I love this figure. Still awesome. And here's Killer Croc next to all the other figures from this wave. And this is actually not a horrible wave. I do like a lot of the figures from here, but then there's some that just made me very disappointed, and there's just some choices overall that are kind of pretty frustrating. But anyway, at the bottom of the list, I'm going to give it to the Batman figure. That's the most disappointing one for me anyway. I just reviewed that one yesterday along with Alfred, and yeah, check out that video if you haven't already. And then next up is Katana. I'm not a big fan of this Katana figure, but I at least like this body mold a whole lot more so than I like the Batman. So yeah, at the number 6 spot, it goes to Katana, and then at number 5, I'm giving it to KG Beast, and then at number 4, I'm giving it to Red Hood, and then at number 3, I'm giving it to Red Robin. Even though I wanted the Red Hood more, it's just that I think the Red Robin is just overall a better figure than the Red Hood figure, and plus those guns really pisses me off. And then we have the Alfred figure over at number 2, and then number 1 is the Killer Croc Collect and Connect, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with it. And here's a Killer Croc next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Hey, so whenever you bite Batman, do you do that whole thing that crocodiles do when they roll around, huh? Do you like roll around like that, huh? No, that's not badass. All right, you're badass. So yeah, I really like this figure a lot. One thing I didn't really mention is there is this nice pearly sheen to that scaly skin tone, you know? So I'm just seeing little details here more and more. I just really like how this figure looks. The posability can be a little bit frustrating here and there, especially with the older parts that they had, you know what I mean? So that could be a downer, but really for the most part it looks awesome, and I like posing it around, and I really like the figure. So at the price point of around what, like 50 to 80 bucks I'm assuming on eBay, I don't really know, but let's just say it's around there. I'm gonna give it a Sun rating of I love it! And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. Hit the like button if you like this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thank you to all these people over here that support this YouTube channel over on Patreon. The support really goes a long way, so if we can get 1% of the viewers or subscribers on this channel over there, that would be incredible, man. So if you're thinking about it, check the link below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com, and don't forget to follow me on the Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face is hit my shot, your face is hit my shot,